Wait, what happened?
Once again, we back at it, Time Beef Live. Last interview before the season started, and I had to get this interview in. Mr. Commissioner for 2017, everybody. Thomas Cabell. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm alright, man.
How you doing today?
I'm good.
That's wonderful. It's wonderful. Basically, how this go, we're going to talk about what goes on around the league and what your opinion is. But first thing first, I got to get to it. Are you really running for commissioner?
Oh, yo. Mr. Town Beef Live himself. How you doing today, bro?
I'm good, bro. But you know, it's Mr. King of Holds.
Mr. King of Hoes.
King of Controversy, you know how it go.
Yo, bro, thank you so much for coming, yo. I'm blessed to be in your presence, man. How you feeling today?
I feel great, man. You feel me? Definitely happy what you doing. Happy about TC Productions. Happy about being on the show.
Thank you,
I
bro.
rock with everything that supported me from the ground up. Just definitely keep doing you, bro.
For sure, bro. For sure, bro. Man, I know the clip out there, and I'm gonna make sure they see it. When you first started going around in the whip, interviewing people from the passenger side, yo.
Man, listen, that came from the bottom. Shout out my cousin TT, Anthony Scott. You feel me?
Ain't no, so y'all better warn the ref right now. I'm holding, and I'm playing dirty when we play y'all. So you know who I'm talking to. Travis, a lot of late hits coming. Whoever the running back, a lot of knees to the stomach.
Yo, you're not even gonna hit Trey, yo.
You know what I mean? Trey Lowe,
You have never hit Trey a day in your life, yo.
You gone fucking crazy. I
You
sacked
never
that
hit
nigga
Trey.
3 times, man.
When?
When we played when y'all was his squad.
When?
Man.
Name a time you sacked this nigga 3 times when I was blocking you. Cause every time you ain't got no sacks on me, nigga.
So I never sacked Trey Lowe.
Never.
I never.
Never. By yourself one-on-one?
One-on-one.
No, you never. Never. You
Trey
lying.
Lowe.
You lying.
Be a real nigga. And just tell her, I got you.
Not
It doesn't
no fucking
matter. I'm
one-on-one.
gonna keep it 100.
Not no one-on-one.
Yeah, it might won 3 times one-on-one.
Thank you. It
But
wasn't no
twice.
It wasn't no
I got
one-on-one.
him twice by
It
myself.
wasn't no one-on-one. You know you ain't gonna hit on one-on-one. You know you ain't gonna hit on one-on-one.
Put bread on your man Trey Lowe
I'm
kid.
paying bread. What's up?
If Trey Lowe come around that corner, me and him one-on-one, who you think gonna win?
Trey, I got 50 on Trey.
Man, you lost. You owe me 20.
I owe you 20.
So you telling me right here on Town Beef Live
Town Beef Live.
that if me and Trey Lowe come around the corner, Trey Lowe got to get the first to score, that he's going to get past me?
He going to get past you. He's going to run your young ass over.
No.
That's because you
No.
got that motherfucking mohawk.
No. That's fucking dead, I promise. Take me, man, dog.
No, fuck you. I'm taking you home, bitch. I ain't
Come
going
on
home.
down.
Fuck you. I ain't going home.
Shout out to Ant, yo.
That came from 2000. What I had an 09 Pontiac Grand Am.
Yeah, the red one. The red one.
Nah, there was gold, and then the car had messed up, and I had to get the 2012.
And then you moved to the Impala, the red
Impala.
Impala.
And when clicking was going on with the temperature, yeah, but it definitely started when me and him just talking shit in the car, just wrapping it up. You feel me? So it definitely was like a long journey process. You feel me? To see where it was going, and then Ryan and then was like,
see.
But if it was more Sean, he won't be talking. Put it like that. I put it to niggas like that, you know? If it was more Sean than Anthony.
Hey, yo.
A certain wide receiver won't be talking shit.
Anthony? Who was Anthony?
That other nigga that comes when he come to play.
You talking about Elliot?
Yes, sir.
Shorty, yeah.
When he come to play.
Shorty, yeah.
And I give it, if it was more Anthony and Elliott in the league,
Hey, yo,
or Sean,
yo, we need to have a motherfucker at least once a week, yo. We need to have a discussion on Town Beef, yo. On Town Beef, yo.
I don't mind this. Cause you know where I live. You come to the crib, we can do this.
All right.
Pivot. I seen you pivot multiple times and do your thing, bro. Shout out to you, man. Like I said, even this aspect of what I'm doing wouldn't have been done if it wasn't for Town Beef Live and you giving people the opportunity to speak. And that's just me being honest, yo. I'm gonna give you your flowers every chance I get, cause like I said, a lot of this is because of you.
I appreciate it. A lot of people don't even know the show really was started to really say, fuck James Love, Marcus Cole. Like, that's what it really was. It really wasn't about y'all. It really was about him.
I'm with you, man. Yo,
but then it just turned into something different.
To this day, man, fuck James Love, yo. Fuck James Love.
I agree with it.
James Love is on some shit at all times.
James Love.
Yo, but with all that being said, bro, where did it start? You a Pop Warner guy?
Unfortunately, no. My mother really ain't let me really play too much pot water for real, but I played a lot of like street football. I played 1 year, and that was the year I broke both my legs, and then I was like, nah, that shit dead.
Damn.
And then I got fat, and then it was just like, I came back.
You broke both of your legs?
Yeah, man.
You on some Edward Snowden type shit.
You feel me? But, yeah, it started that with the love of the game. I never forget a crackhead that was washing my father's car up on North Avenue, the little car wash spot up North Avenue.
Yeah,
He taught me the game of
wash.
football. He taught me the game of football, bro, on North Avenue in Milton in the car wash spot.
Hey, yo.
You feel me?
People won't admit it, yo, but crackheads are people too.
Man, what crackheads the best people are? They don't die from fentanyl. You heard what Boosie said. They don't die from fentanyl. They don't die from fentanyl.
Yo.
You feel me? But it was just likely that I played ball and I couldn't catch. And niggas was like, you can't catch, bro. Like,
So we in neighborhood, boy. Where you from?
I'm from Cherry Hill.
Yo, I thought you was from Park Heights.
See, that's the thing. So let me tell you a little background. My father is from down bottom Park Heights. My mother is from up top Park Heights. So them two met together, made me. I was in Sedonia, then my father went to prison for 10, and my mother got married to cornball ass nigga, and he moved us out Brooklyn. They get the beefing, boom, she moved us to Cherry Hill. So that's where it all began, Cherry Hill on the side.
Cherry Hill,
On the side angle, you feel me? It started right there playing football with Artie, Malcolm, all them, you feel me? Terrence. Yeah, the list go on. Like, so playing football with them and just seeing like how the game go, and like I couldn't really find a spot until a nigga put the ball in my hand. I ran in and realized motherfuckers couldn't touch me because they couldn't tackle me. And I've just been playing ball since.
You fell in love with running back.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that was my next question, yo. So, like, was you always on the line, or was there other positions before the line? Because I always heard you talk about some linebacker stuff, too.
So I played line. The crazy, I played linebacker. I was pretty decent because I got good footwork. But, yeah, you know, as the years developed, everybody in my family, they chubby wubbies, you feel me? They kind of thick, so pause. But, so it was just like growing up, I was the slim, thick version. I was like, all right, cool. And then once I got older, that's when it was like, boom, you got all of it now. But, yeah, definitely was a cool little linebacker until, you know, a nigga with an 8-pack took my spot and put me at DN. And I was cool with playing DN because I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, but DN, it got me more in the game. Come on, I'm in the dirt. All right, cool.
Introduced in the trenches.
Right, so I was cool with it. Then I went to D-tackle, played D-tackle, and then over the years, it's just like, all right, cool, just D-tackle DN. And then I never forget, Coach Tate was semi-pro. He asked me to play center. He was like, we don't have a center. And I was trying out for outside linebacker. I'll never forget. And in that game, on that practice, I caught 2 picks. And he was just like, yeah. And next thing you know, just like, I started playing center, and I ain't like it at first, but.
Yo, that's love. And interesting though. So you started semi-pro before Town Beef.
Yeah.
Yo, most people don't get into semi-pro till after Town Beef.
I was playing semi-pro at 17.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Chesapeake Sharp. I was playing semi-pro at 17 for no reason. You feel me? No reason. They found out I was in high school. They put me on the team.
I was gonna say, yo, I'm happy you cleared that up.
Yeah.
Cause I was finna take that out.
Nah, so because of my height, my frame, I always was like a tall, like.
Yeah, probably hung around the older dudes.
Yeah, that's all.
Carried yourself well.
That's all I did. Like, all my family, they born in the 70s and 80s. You feel me? It's just me and like a couple. I was born in the 90s, so I'm always gravitating to the OGs. So it was just like. I started playing ball with them niggas, and it was just like playing with the headbangers.
Yeah.
They say like, "Oh yeah, you might as well come play ball." Nobody never asked me
how old you were.
How old I was while in school. When a nigga said, "Yeah, we gonna travel Friday and go play this game on Saturday," I told niggas I can't. They said, "Why?" I said, "Cause I got school." They said, "School? What you mean school?" I said, "Yeah, I'm in high school." What? Yeah. Put me on the team.
That was a wrap.
That same day.
So you just chose not to play high school?
I mean, I played high school ball, but, you know, once after my pops died, I had to take some time out to clear my head.
Yeah.
And everybody say, like, yo, yo, you can take your anger out on that. Nah, that was a different type of hurt. Like,
a long-lived pops, bro.
Nah, for real, I lived through him, and then I got my daughter living through me, so definitely.
That's love. That's love. All right, bro. I heard you mention your cousin. You call him TT. We call him Ant. Shout out to Ant, yo. Ant Scott, and shout out to him and everything he doing overly right now, man. I wish you and the wife much success with everything that's going. But what's that relationship like? And what was your introduction to Town Beef? Do the two got anything to do with each other?
I mean, he kind of walked me there, but he didn't. But TT got 4 kids with my older cousin that used to watch me when I was young. So that's how I met TT. I think it was like 6 or 7. So they've been together a pretty long fucking time. Sad to say, they're not together now. You feel me? But it was just like, you brought somebody around me at that young of an age of 6 years old, like,
yeah,
and you know, now we in my 20s, and you know they ain't together no more. Like I'm still gonna call him.
Yeah, that's family. That's
family. That's family regardless. But nah, he the one that actually introduced me to football. I mean, never forget somebody told me to run a curl route. I didn't catch the ball because somebody wanted to spare me. You know,
yo, who spared you?
TT. So he always been the one like pushing me. Like all my older cousins, Black, LC, John, you feel me? Even my brother, they was always the one like, you gonna get it when you get it. TT was the one that actually like took his time and was like, yo, you feel me? This what you need to do to get better. So with him, we was more or less like rocking back and forth, and he was just showing me the game, and he was just showing me how to go. And when it came time to, you know, I was always hitting him. We was going up Cobb, and we was going out Carver. We was going everywhere just to play ball on Sundays. Niggas wasn't even watching football.
Yeah.
We was going to play ball on Sundays instead of watching football.
Yo, I never forget me and Ant, man. Just call him on a humble. He knew where we was at and playing. How, I don't know. But he just ended up walking down Lombard Street, catching us at the Lombard field. Mm-hmm. He like, man, I heard it was football games here. And sure enough, man, barely was even dressed to play, but came and balled out. Mm-hmm. Shorty was a baller. It's been in his heart. Yeah. Shout out to Ant, yo.
So one day we was just chilling on the avenue, and it was just me, him, and
Pennsylvania Avenue,
not North Avenue. It was me, him, a couple other guys, and he was like, "Yeah, I gotta go to practice Saturday." I was like, "What you going to practice for?" And he was like, I'm playing this new league called Town Beef. I said, "It's crazy. I got practice Saturday too." He said, "With who?" I said, "With Hit Squad." He said, "Bet. I think y'all was the
Snipers.
Y'all was the Snipers. And that's what ultimately caused the Ravens Steelers clash, because he went and played for another team. Now, mind you, you heard me say, me and TT always was together every Sunday we was together. Yeah. Going to play against other teams. We was playing with each other. And he went and played for the Snipers, and that's what caused that rivalry. And the rivalry really was just between me and him. But they kind of like introduced y'all to it. It was just like,
grew to so much more.
It grew a whole. That's got to be like the best rivalry in Town Beef history, man.
Yo, I think it is, bro. I think it is, man. Because in so many ways, like I said, our teams mirrored each other, man. Mm-hmm. And for me, I like to consider myself to be like a Town Beef historian.
Nah, for real.
And I believe in the family trees and where teams grew. And I don't know what Manny did or where Manny went.
Well, he originally was a sniper.
Yeah, him and Kamal. Kamal. The GOAT, Sensei, whatever you want to call him, Kamal is that.
Yeah, my OG.
Yeah, yo, yours and mine like. Yo, but when his squad came into it, it changed Town Beef forever.
Yeah.
And you was a big part of that.
Yeah.
You was the anchor that held down their trenches. Mm-hmm. And we couldn't get the trailer, we couldn't get the loot without going through you.
For sure.
And it wasn't an easy thing to do.
That's why everybody thinking from Park Heights. Like,
yeah, bro, that's what I swear I would have thought. I would have bet my last dollar you was from Park Heights.
Nah, so
glad I didn't.
I spent a lot of summers up there, you feel me? But you know, back then, Cherry Hill niggas couldn't go to Park Heights. But it's like me and, shout out to Metal Knees, Alex. We was the only two niggas allowed up there. And it was just like, my family up here, so what y'all want to do. Like,
Yo, so before you get to practice, how did hit squad happen from your perspective?
I was hooping with Larry and Marco.
Shout out to Larry, shout out to Marco.
You know, that's my
Abraham.
That's Brody. You know, man, Larry been brothers for years. That's still my brother to this day. He still call, we still chit chat. But we was hooping, and them niggas said, I gotta go to practice. I was like, practice for what? He was like, for this team, da-da-da. And I was like, at first I wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah.
And I was like 7-on-7. Nigga, I can't play no fucking 7-on-7. That shit sound ass, right? And I was great lead them niggas. Like, we was all at Larry house because we used to smoke. We used to always smoke and play the game against each other. Larry don't know. Larry can't beat me in 2K.
Dang,
we just put that out there. He beat me a couple times, but he know.
Who your team, yo? Who your team? Who you
2K?
play with? Yeah.
Anybody.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's never about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the fight inside the dog.
Yes, sir. You one of them.
Yeah, it don't matter what team. It's just game. And I was like, man, I can't get with that shit, man. I was sitting in the car, and I would call my bro, and she was like, I'm doing a double. And I was like, I ain't got shit to do. I ain't gonna sit in this house. I said, where y'all practicing at? They said, down Easterwood. I came up saying Manny, Trelo, Luke, all them up there. That's when we first met Amani, too. That's when I first met Amani.
Shout out to Amani. Amani, yo, please, I want to interview you, bro.
God, Mr. Stutterbox.
Please.
I couldn't stand that nigga. But yeah, Onion and all them was there, and I was like, oh shit, this family. I'm like, and I ain't paying him either. You know, my bad, my apologies. I committed after years. I was like, man, I'm not paying that man for this shit. So I'm man enough to apologize. I apologize, man. You feel me? That's my fault. But yeah, I was like, yeah, let me get that jersey. And I was just like, all right. I wore number 8. And I was like, all right, bet. Like, and I did not want to play offensive fucking line. I was in there just to play nose tackle. That was it.
Oh, I didn't know that, yo.
I was in there to play fucking nose tackle. That's all I wanted to do. But it was I was behind Kamal. And I was like, all right, cool. And I'll never forget. I forgot the first team we played. But I know they was like, yo, we need another lineman. Everybody turned their motherfucking heads and looked at me. And I'm like, yo, I'm not going to play this shit out every game. They said, go ahead, E, we got you. And I never forget, motherfucker said, we going to run 25 count. It's coming your way, E. I was in the huddle. I said, Onion, I'm going to let him go past me. You going to cut.
Shout out to Onion, yo.
That's my dog.
A name that's just...
A lot of niggas don't respect that name.
Transition, yo.
Yeah, that's my dog. Like, for real. Like,
yo, Onion was a beast, bro.
Yeah, my man come out with them lacrosse pads on the shit.
The lacrosse pads with the face mask and Scully.
So I used to be like, I said, yo, when he cut, I said, when you cut, I'm going to be right there. I got you. And I'll never forget, cut, laid the dude out. It was like 80 yards to the touchdown, gone. And I said, gotta play left tackle now.
Yo, you came to your own realization.
I came my own, I'm just gonna play left tackle.
Yo, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to you for that, man. Yo, shout out to his squad. Like I said, his squad changed everything forever, bro. Yeah. I was mad at Manny for leaving, but, you know, it was a purpose on why he left.
Nah, for real.
All right, so first season, his squad doing their thing. Mm-hmm. Y'all joined the league and y'all like competitive. Y'all not just playing, y'all really making a name. Mm-hmm. And at that point, y'all was the first West Side team we had. Mm-hmm. And y'all introduced us to different ways of football for real. Y'all brought in a different physicality, if you will. Mm-hmm. Very first season, y'all hit the championship versus the Assassins. The Assassins was causing mayhem all over the city for years. Mm-hmm. And y'all see him in the Mud Bowl. How was that, bro?
Scam. Shout out to James Love, a.k.a. Marcus Cole.
That's James Love, shout out.
He had his man reffing the game. Literally, one of his friends, you feel me, reffed the game. And to this day, that man called Horse Collar from this side of the field. On a tackle that was made all the way on this side of the field in front of 2 referees that did not see the call.
Yo, I gotta go back and see who ref that game.
Yeah, I can tell you.
Who was it?
It was Sly, Mo, and the dude Tony.
Yo.
Yeah. Shout out to Sly, shout out to Mo. But
Shout out to Tony too.
Nah.
Shout out to Tony.
Nah, he hit him with the horse collar. I said, horse collar? I'm like, what you talking about? He like, yo, how can you cough, Mo? So I was like, I ain't see it. Mo was like, at this point, yeah. That Mud Bowl, that getting there, it took a lot. You feel what I'm saying, for us? We all personalities that been just playing against each other. You feel me? His squad, and that's how the Bulldogs started as well too, because it was y'all put a cap on how many people we could have.
Yeah.
So that's how the Bulldogs started, because we couldn't have everybody like Keith Purnell.
That was one of my questions. I was going to ask what happened between his squad and the Bulldogs. But before we get to that, though, we covered the Assassins. The Assassins, man, y'all know who on the Assassins, man. We got John Gauze, we got Relly, we got Nick Mays, we got D-Tay. We got so many people on the Assassins.
It was a great team.
But my understanding is there was a rivalry in the trenches.
My favorite op.
Your favorite op?
My favorite op.
Squeeze.
My favorite op. You feel me? It's my favorite
Shout
op.
out to 55, yo.
My favorite op right here. You feel me?
Hey, yo, so what happened and how? Like,
all right, so before me and him played, it was just a rumor mill. Everybody would do the rumor mill,
Yeah.
Somebody say something.
Before the page got lit and everything else.
That's when the page was at like 200?
Yeah.
It was like
beginning,
200.
The beginning.
Yeah, the way beginning, 200, what it was, California Chrome, the horse and all that, yeah. This is way back. We OGs
California
now.
Chrome, yeah, bro.
We OGs now.
Shout out to the horse.
So what happened was, it was a rumor mill started. We were supposed to play. We played the Assassins. His squad played the Assassins in the regular season. We lost to him, but Sherrod, a.k.a. Scruggs, wasn't there, right?
Right.
So they moved me to the middle going against Wood. So shout out to Wood, too.
Shout out to Wood, my favorite linebacker.
He's a great nose tackle. So me and Wood was playing against each other. And the word on the street was, Scruggs ain't want to play me because I was a bum. Swear to God, bro. They came to me.
No way, yo. They ain't say that, yo.
They said I wasn't up to par to play him.
That's crazy.
I was nowhere near the level where he at. So, fast forward, championship game.
And when we say they, who was they?
Them assassin O-lineman.
Oh,
The assassin O-lineman. They came to me and said this. You feel me? And I took that shit personal. I was like, oh yeah?
As you should.
I took that shit personal. Anybody that know me, know once you talk shit about me or talk shit to somebody else about me, I feel disrespected, because it was like, you could have came to me and talked that shit. Anybody that know me know I'm going to talk shit to your face. I don't care.
That's a fact.
I do not care. I'm going to talk shit to your face. And I'll never forget, dude showed up championship game wearing sweatpants and a mud bowl. So, and it's the first time I'm playing him. So the first play from scrimmage, he came and he was just open. It was just a quick jab.
Yo.
Right to his face. And it was just like, damn, he was like, what you do that for?
I thought that was a rumor. I didn't know that was real.
Scruggs had to get it. I had to show him I ain't no bitch. I had to show him I wasn't no bitch. I'm sorry. I mean, even to this day, that's my brother. I fuck with him. I'm sorry.
West Side people, bro.
I'm sorry, Scruggs, but they started. I apologize. Me and you talked all cat. That's my brother to this day. We gonna hang out and all that. But yeah, he caught a quick one. Boom, his nose was bleeding. He came out, he put somebody else in. I blocked him. And he came back in. He had the shorts on. He was ready. And that was like the best game I played against him ever. So he became that. And it's crazy how that rivalry became like a friendship.
I remember the Mud Bowl, man. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, my team didn't make it. But me being a historian as I am, I came up there on my own to watch it. Mm-hmm. We was at what? Northwestern mm-hmm. in the rain.
We was around the corner.
Yeah, man. I walked around the track. I watched the whole game. I walked to the truck that had the gospel rapper for the halftime show.
Yeah, that was ass. But
yeah. James Love. Shout out to James Love.
I'm not even gonna lie. I remember I broke my thumb. I broke my thumb in that championship game. I came out for one play. I broke my thumb going against Wood because that's when Sherrod came out. He came in and my shit snapped and I heard it and I came out and Larry was right there. Was like, bro, what's wrong? My shit was hanging back. He said, bro, you out. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Hold this in place. And I snapped that bitch back together and wrapped that bitch up with the shoulder pad lock.
Yeah.
And put some tape on it. You go back. I got a picture. You'll see me with tape on one hand and my thumb. My shit was broke, and I finished that game. Fuck that.
Oh, I had no clue.
Yeah, fuck
That's
that.
crazy.
I wasn't letting Sherrod go out like that. Nah, hell no. Hell no.
Yo, Sherrod, one of the best D linemen, D ends this league has ever seen, bro.
Definitely. The best D end, the best D tackle, by far, I will say, is, of all time, is Nick Mays.
Okay, yeah, without a doubt.
The best D tackle is Nick Mays.
After Nick Mays...
I'm sorry, Mean Machine.
The Mean Machine.
The original Mean Machine.
Yeah,
right,
yo, after Nick Mays, for me, you gotta go Royce.
Royce is second to me at DN. Mm-hmm. Why? Because Royce, you can get him out of his game, but you can't get him out of his game. You gotta know him to actually fucking do it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't...
You gotta know him to actually do it. I mean, but that's games with... I think I only had one great game against Royce, and that was the day I had my daughter. Remember, you was like, I hope you had your daughter on Saturday, so you won't play the game on Sunday. I wound up having her on Friday. I'm sitting in the hospital. My baby mother's like, go ahead, go to the game.
I remember that, yo. Even when you showed up the game, like, yo, what is you doing here, bro? Like, why you here? Like,
that was the best game I had in my life because Royce game go nowhere that game. And then after that, I was like, all right, y'all, I'm going. Went back to the hospital.
Yeah, be like, yo, Roy, stop talking, yo. Stop talking. That's all he's trying to do, bro. Don't say nothing to him,
now,
bro.
Roy's underrated because he probably one of the best running backs in that. I'm not going to lie. I give him the best running back.
For real?
Yeah, bro, listen.
Don't get me wrong. He was on my team.
I don't see nobody really tackling, bro.
There's not a time where I won't give Royce the ball.
I just seen safety.
He can do anything. Royce can do anything.
I just seen safeties duck that wreck.
Yeah, I just seen linebackers. I done seen linebackers get out the way.
Come down, he bend in that corner, you hear the second gear.
That's a grown man.
You hear the second gear, and safeties make a life-cautious decision.
And he'll tell you straight up, get out of my way.
Yeah.
Don't stand right here, just move.
Nah.
And he used to say that to his own team, just move. Most running backs are like, yo, get the block. Do this, go the extra mile. No, he'll tell you, just move.
Just move. Royce with the mohawk was different.
That boy parted the Red Sea multiple times.
Royce with the mohawk was different.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Royce, yo. Another great that we came across. All right, so season 1, his squad come in, y'all do amazing. Y'all hit the championship. We cover that, yo. But season 2, that's when our relationship got better. We already mentioned the common denominator between us both was Ant, a.k.a. TT. Mm-hmm. Ant let me know that you was a free agent.
Yeah, boy. That was, listen.
I couldn't believe it. And I had no choice but to welcome you with open arms.
See, the thing was, TT was the one that put the trade all together. Like I said, I was always with TT.
Yeah.
So everywhere I went, I was always playing ball with TT. Once TT started working on the weekends, I started playing ball with the Park Heights niggas.
Right.
And it was like, yo, where can you go? Get something special. I just knew I wasn't going to the fucking Assassins. Knew that for sure.
Dang, I didn't even know. Well, of course, they was the best at the time.
Yeah, they ain't need nobody.
They had the pick of the litter.
They needed an O-lineman, but
they did. Yeah. They did. That's a secret that most people don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna sip my tea and part my hat with that.
Yeah. They was a leader at every other position.
Yeah, every other position they was a leader, but except for O-lineman.
Shout out to Robert Hayes. That was my favorite assassin lineman.
Mine was Nick Mays.
Tight end. I won't call him a lineman though. I call him a tight end.
Tight end.
All right.
Yeah, so TT called me, yo, what you doing? No, I'm chilling. Nah, nigga, what you doing? You done lost in the chip. You might as well come on over, blah, 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 blah. Me and him worked out something that was off record, ain't had to do with Not none of y'all. So,
yeah. I'm saying, yo, you don't want to tell us what y'all worked out, yo?
Nah, it was some back in the day shit. It was like I think it was like a half a baby or some bullshit. Like, all right, back. Like, you feel me? So
Shout out to Ant, yo.
excuse me. So yeah, I get over there. It was me, Big Nate, Billy. Who else was it?
Yeah, that was before Kamal came back.
That was before Kamal came back. Kamal stayed with his squad another year.
Yup.
And it was just like, yeah, cool. You gonna play left tackle? I'm like, all right, bet. I ain't care. Like, yeah, and shit was smooth. We did what? Did
Chester. Shout out to Chester. Chester was there. Yeah.
What I did? 2 games with y'all?
No, it was more than that. I feel like we almost finished the season, yo.
Yeah.
We almost finished the season.
Yeah.
And you know, it's your story to tell.
So Lord rest his soul, you know, me and him.
God rest his soul.
Me and him squashed the beef. He was actually supposed to appear on Town Beef Live. I never got that interview with him, and it kind of still hurts to this day because boy was a big supporter, and me and him definitely, was good. But this when the page started popping. And
yes,
started
sir.
popping. It went from 200 about like 6. So now niggas talking big shit. You feel me? So that's when you turn that notification on your phone because niggas talking shit. That's right before live started. And Christian
from the Marauders. Shout out to
Marauders.
Christian was a hell of a linebacker, bro.
Yeah, he was coming through, and certain things that how I stand for is different. I don't like Caucasian people, and I don't mean this no disrespect to anybody. I don't like Caucasian people using the N-word. That's not how I was raised. Again, all my peoples are from the old school.
Yeah,
so I was taught to stand on that. Like, nah, don't let nobody that's Caucasian around you use the N-word.
Right.
And like some of my friends is the B word, that bitch word, it's meticulously. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always about how you say it, but when you combine that and the N-word, that's a straight insult.
Yeah.
So yo was insulting me online. I told yo not to say it. Blah blah blah.
That's where our thing came in through because I was in agreement with you.
Yeah.
I was always.
It was some bullshit with Mark's Code though, but I was like, yo, I hit him like, yo, stop calling me that. I don't appreciate it. You get what I'm saying? He said it again. And I said, all right, I stopped commenting. And that's rare for me back in the day because y'all know that I'm going to keep going until I get my word off. I don't care about nothing.
Yep.
So came the game. I was going against Larry, which was weird because Larry always played the right side, DN. And I always played left tackle. While I was Larry on the left, I'm like, Larry, you're mad ducking me. Larry was like, bro, you know how it go, bro. Larry tried to defuse the situation because, again, Larry been my brother for years. And it was just like, Larry was trying to, like, avoid the shit. And I went the right tackle. I was like, fuck that. You ain't gonna duck me. And the first play got off. And he was short, and he used to do that dip move. Mm-hmm. So when I kick step, he tried to do dip move. I try to get my hand right here. Because I'm so used to people doing a swim move.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm so used to everybody doing a swim move, knowing if I get you here, I'll slap it. And a lot of people understand that when you play offensive line, if I slap your chest, that's going to take the air out you if you playing me for 4 quarters. Mm-hmm. So when I go to slap and miss because he pulled a dip, hit him right beside his face. Bow! So in the midst of me, and this is a true story, y'all. Some of y'all don't believe me. I'm telling y'all a true story. I put this on my dead daddy, on my daughter's soul. When I went to go apologize, say my fault, I ain't mean that, blah, blah, blah. Man got up and said, wash your fucking hands, B nigga. So I'm like, yo, what'd I tell you about calling me that? And he kept on going. So we came again, yoked him up. He tried to take a swing. I knocked out, you ain't gonna swing. Boom. He did it again. Big Nate grabbed me. Nah, go to the side of the field. right?
Then we had a conversation.
And like,
yo, cool. And he was like, yo, I ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm good. I give you my word.
Yeah, listen, we was good. But I ain't gonna say no names because these lights starting to look familiar. I'm gonna say lawyer. I don't know nothing. But somebody was on the sideline that played for another team that wasn't supposed to be there with that girl and said, if that was me, I would never took that disrespect.
Oh my God.
So they was gassing me up. Like, no, you should do something after that.
Dang, you can't get that name?
Nah. I've been under these lights.
Right, when we cut them up, we got like at this one, I want to know. As a town beef historian, I just want to be able to document it properly.
So, I get back in the game. I tell him, I say, yo, after this game, I'm gonna fuck you up. I admit that. I mean, like everybody I know, like yo, you gotta stand on your word.
Yeah. And
the dap up line came. I did not get in line. Everybody swear they know the whole story, and I didn't get in the dap up line. I did not get in the line to dap people up.
Yeah.
I was outside of the fucking. I was walking on the other side, and I never forget Mook was right there in front of him.
Shout out to Mook, yo, my favorite running back.
Yeah, and Mook would tell you, I moved Mook out the way, been knowing Mook since I was fucking 18 years old. I moved Mook out the way, and the rest was history.
Yeah, yo.
Like that's the actual fucking story. Like for y'all that think y'all know the story, and for y'all that shout out to the people that stood for me when I got put out the page. You feel me? And shout out to the people in lives, and it was like I didn't never know that was the actual that Eric told him to stop, and he kept on going because everybody that used their own interpretation. You feel me?
Yeah, for real. Rumor mill and everything else. Yeah,
that's the God's honest truth of the story, bro. Like that's and I have no reason to lie.
Everybody know me, yo, and my coaching reputation is one of structure. Mm-hmm. So for me and my guys, like you say, it's important to keep your word and everything else. Yo, letting you go was one of the hardest decisions I had to make as a snipers coach, bro. Because you fit so well with everything we was going on, and the sky was the limit, literally. But I was like, yo, dang. The only part was like, yo, once you gave me your word and then everything changed, I was like, yo, the mistrust and where we was. Yeah. And trying to go, I'm like, yo, damn, yo.
Yeah, I was the first person to get banned for a whole year. I missed 2 seasons behind that shit.
Jeez.
I missed because that was spring we was playing.
Yeah.
I missed the fall season. I got suspended for the rest of that season. That's when the Warlords won. And we already had beat the Warlords. I was like, bro, I would have been in the chip, bro. Like, like these niggas couldn't do nothing. Like, that's what going against Rashard Brooks. And I was like, man, what? We cool with that. I got banned for the rest of that season.
Shout out to Rashard.
Banned for the whole motherfucking winter season. And then A7, I got banned in spring season. And then he was like, yeah, you could come back playoffs. And you feel me? And at the time, Marcus Cole was gunning for my head. So, and he was like, hey, bro, I just want to know your side of the story.
Yeah, it was that. But, with that, just make sure we document properly.
Yeah.
Shit, I think you broke a nose and shit. We paid money. It was deeper than rap.
It was deeper than what y'all think.
It went way far than football.
Yeah, I'm talking about legal legitimation.
Yeah, yo.
Like it was some legal stuff that happened, bro. Y'all don't even know about
how deep it really went.
It really went like behind the scenes.
Yeah,
like bro, that's just like this shit ain't worth it. So what happened was Larry called me. Larry and Luke was on the phone. And shout out to Luke, Free Luke, and Free Trey Luke.
Free Trey.
What's the name? They called me. And I was like, all right, that's a bet. I don't mind coming back yet, but y'all got to holler at Trey Luke. Because Trey Luke was on that type of time where he was mad as shit at me. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's big bro. So it was just like, yo, it's whatever. Like, holler at him. And he hit me. He was like, yeah, fat ass. You try to come back? I was like, man, y'all hit me. He was like, yeah, we need you.
He came back on a vengeance.
Yeah, boy, I came back. And all I put in there, I said, I'm back. Mm-hmm. And then everybody was like, oh, shit. And then that next year, I remember going through shit like him and niggas the fuck up, putting them on the ground, just trash and shit. Like, I was just mad. I was like, y'all put me out for 3 seasons.
You wasn't the only one mad. I was mad too.
Nah.
Because I was like, yo, he was supposed to be here doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything we knew you could do and we believed you to be is what you was.
Nah, for real. I definitely came back on that Avengers tour, and it was just like, couldn't complete it, but it was damn sure I was like, yeah. And then I think that's when I started to show up.
Yo, it was that, and you know, to your credit, yo, the camaraderie, everything that you brought to the line, and you're communicating at a high level, like, was something that I always miss, like the structure of it. Because back in those days, bro, like, people weren't taking pride in their position if they played the O-line. It was like one of them things like taboo or damn near a sin. Motherfuckers felt like it was a punishment to play O-line. But you took pride in what you did, and it made other people take pride in what they did. And I just want to make sure I give you your flowers. Like, you for sure was one of the first people that was happy to carry that flag. Like, this is my line. These my trenches. And you made everybody respect it. And you know, I just want to make sure you always get your flowers for that.
Nah, I definitely appreciate it. I mean, like, one thing my mother taught me was like, if you're going to do something, you're going to do it to the fullest.
For sure.
You ain't going to start and stop something. You ain't going to feel like you half-assed on something. You feel me? That's why, like, my job resume the way it is, because I don't like leaving shit. But
yeah.
the problem is with this, back in those times, playing offensive line was like frowned upon. Like, you play O-line, that means you trash at every position. I mean, that was just us growing up. But who the highest paid person on the team? That left tackle.
That's facts. That blind
who the
side.
Next, that blind side. Who the next? Yo, the ball, if the center don't know the count or he don't understand his blocking assignment, the center starts and stops the play.
So the smartest man on the team.
He's the smartest man on the team. So once I started really like investing into playing offensive line, I started seeing certain things about myself and was just like, oh, this is where I fit at. So, because at first playing D tackle, I was following like Warren Sapp, Reggie White, all of them. So it was just like, me personally, I was like, I like to punch before getting punched on.
Yeah.
But then I realized like you could do the same thing with offensive linemen. Just because it's a pass play, who said you got to step back?
That's real.
I'm a step to you. I mean, I'm a step. I did that even in my semi-pro career.
Yo, and other times, yo, we give the credit to like the Maurice and other people, of course, Kamal and stuff like that. But like, you was the first one that brought pride and ownership and aggression to that position. And you yourself, in my own personal opinion, you revolutionized what it was to play offense in Town Beef forever, bro.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just an angry motherfucker. So.
Hey, yo, ain't nothing wrong being angry. It's just all in how you channel it, right?
You gotta channel it. Definitely gotta channel it. I mean, you gotta put all your eggs in the basket when you playing this sport, man. If you ain't gonna play it correctly, you don't step off the field.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we covered how much you was of a baller. Now I want to bring in the whole Mr. Town Beef Live thing, yo. How did Town Beef Live start? I know we were saying fuck James Love, but how much of it truly was fuck James Love, or was it I'm going to do better than the PA podcast?
Okay.
Because they were first doing their own little podcast, I think.
Put them out of business.
Your shit came and just was so much better the way they started to try to duplicate what you was doing. But from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Town Beef Live himself, what made you start Town Beef Live, bro?
All right. So, I mean, like you said, it was definitely after coming back off suspension and saying, you know, fuck James Cole. I mean, James Love, a.k.a. Marcus Cole. Once it say fuck that, and somebody sat me down, and I'll forget, shout out my man JR, Robert Smith. He was like, yo, him and Hit was the only people that actually like sent me money about the show, like, you know, buy new podcast stands and lights and all that. And they was like, yo, I think you should really start covering more of the games and more of how you interact with everybody. We know it's fuck James Love, Marcus Cool, but you don't want to keep bleeding at the same episode. So I came to my conclusions. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to rock like that. I started doing it, started realizing we was recording the episodes. But when you record these episodes on your phone and you don't really have that much storage,
Yeah.
because you live in your natural life.
Trust
You
me,
feel
I
what I'm
know.
saying? So your phone get overwhelmed with storage. So I was like, cool, goddamn. Then the live came. And it was just like, hold up, let's test this out. And I started testing on the live, and I was just like, all right, fuck it, we gonna go live. And it was like, yo, you should get your name. And I was like, I don't have a name. And I was like, fuck it, Mr. Town Beef Live.
Bro,
And
a star was born, bro.
Yeah, I ran it since that. Then when I noticed, like, the PA dudes was picking up on everything we was doing and trying to implement it for themselves. And then we started picking up on that shit. And then they started doing lives. We started doing lives. But at this time, we doing, like, 90 plus people in our lives. Even New Jersey and PA cats watching our stuff. While on their lives, it's like 6 people.
Yeah, yo, y'all had a real broadcast going.
Yeah.
Like, and I seen the show evolve so much. Like I said, I'm thankful to be a part of like some of the first episodes where you were going around in the whip, getting interviews, and then to make it to like where y'all actually was stationed in the basement with a real setup, and then later on, man, you went to a real studio.
Yeah.
Really put the bread behind it. Like,
Yeah.
yo, it evolved so many different times and continued to grow to the point that, like, yo, that's when the schedule was dropping. That's when we was going over, like, everything happening at Town. Yo, Town Beef Live was everything for all of us, bro. Real entertainment. Like, we talk about how, like, for me, one of my favorite references is, like, 106 in Park. I remember the commercial for 106 in Park where like everybody was outside playing, and then next thing you know, everybody ran in the house like 6 o'clock because it was coming on.
In Park is on.
That's what Town Beef Live was, bro.
And that's what I wanted. I definitely appreciate you saying that, because that was my whole MO, and it really was just giving us a platform to really like talk and do whatever we wanted, uncensored, unaired, unapologetic, like non-forgiving. Like we already dealt with so many stigmatisms of being an African American in Baltimore City in the United States, period.
Correct.
And then it was hard for us back then. You feel me? They put them out there, you know, with citywide jumping out on us. Like every day was like a you don't know whether you gonna live, go to jail.
That's
but
real,
you feel
bro.
me? I started getting people like Rec hit me like, yo, I go in the house just to watch your show. That's when I realized like, yo, I'm affecting lives.
Yeah.
So when I realized like, yo, I'm affecting lives by people going in the house to watch this show, I started taking it seriously, man. Then I partnered with Reese and started doing it down in the basement with him. And I got an episode. I think I was watching not too long ago where I had my daughter on the episode with me. And
That's
she was
what's up,
small little baby. I'm talking about she was in a couple months. And I'm just holding her that you see in the episode, her going to sleep.
Yo.
And it's like, now she 8 years old. I'm like, dang, you ain't know what your father went through.
Bro,
like,
8 is crazy.
yeah, 8 is crazy.
Time is just
another 8, she be 16. I ain't ready for that.
Bro, I say, man, that's the thing. Time been flying, and we've been around each other for so long.
Too damn long.
Yo, I don't want to toot my own horn, but and it's just my own personal opinion, but I like to think that I had one of the best Town Beef Live episodes, bro.
You did. You did.
Don't pay for a fucking field. It's still optional.
It's not.
That's why
It's
you
not.
asked the question. If it was
either.
required, niggas would have said, "Give me your money or you don't play." It's a question. If we answer the question, we not with it. Everybody else, I don't give a fuck about making the rest of the league comfortable. I don't care. Fuck y'all. I don't care. Play us where you play us.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't really see nobody else top that. Like, the only other person I could see topping that is when I had the solo interview. It was me, Relly, and Milk, Sean Grove. That was the only.
Yo, I was gonna say, next to me, my next favorite episode was Relly interview.
Relly
and for things I can't mention here.
Beginning of the show, you see me? Yeah, I'm glad you picked up. Like, dog, what the fuck is you doing? Like, what are you doing, my boy?
Shout out to my dog, man, the GOAT, man. Shout out to Relly, yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, outside of my interview, it's Relly interview, yo. But yo, we had so many good times, bro.
Yeah, your interview definitely it ruffled some feathers.
Yeah, yo, and rightfully so. But you know, yo, I still doing business for my squad. The league was trying to make us do some stuff that I felt wasn't fair, and it was just unpopular. But we earned our spot and we earned our position, and I just wasn't trying to let nobody take us off.
They definitely wasn't bucking. I was just like, yo, this nigga is.
Yo, I remember halfway through the interview, Maurice just tuned me out. he turned the other way. It's like I wasn't even there no more. He like, yo, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, because me and you wasn't stopping because we were just two men just like, yo, we both try to get our point across in this situation. You feel me? And it's like, you going to have to respect my opinion, I'm going to respect your opinion. And then it was just like, at the end, we shook hands and then kept it pushing.
Yeah, for sure. Yo,
I got in the car, I was like, man, fuck Tom.
Yeah, yo, I went home like, I'll never be on that show again.
It was a rough one, though. Yeah, it was a rough one. I had people calling my phone, all that, man. It was just like, yo.
Yo, thank you again, yo, because you gave us the place to showcase our jerseys, to give our opinion on what was happening and everything else. Like now I'm doing a segment asking people like what was their favorite jerseys and stuff like that. And to your credit, that come from y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all laid that path, bro. And I just want to make sure that we all record the history properly and we give the flowers where they supposed to go, cause you deserve them. Mr. Town Be Live himself. Thank you, bro. Again, none of this would be possible without you doing what you did.
I definitely appreciate it. I mean, it took me a little minute. You feel me? Even if we go and tap into, I started beefing with the New Jersey podcast.
Yeah. So you had state to state, like what's that?
State to state beefs.
What was the joint with Smoke? Smoke started doing this thing. So many people try Smoke Talk. So much stuff.
What was it called? What was it called?
Block Talk.
Block something. It was something. Like him and Ryan Shamar, shout out them two, you feel me? And me and Ryan didn't get along. It was just like we started getting along, you feel me? After we put the PA niggas out,
they went out sad.
They went out sad. We destroyed them, you feel me? Neat and all that. It was just like we destroyed them. It was just
I'll never forget you brought Big Nate on there and the chair broke. Like
you talk about the nigga that when we went up to just get BIC.
I knew that shit was gonna happen. I wanna watch it.
Listen, the story behind that is funny as hell. So we downstairs in the basement. I told Nate, I said, Nate, I'm not sitting in this chair, bro. We big niggas. If this bitch break on live, we gonna be remembered forever. So Nate used to always give me the other chair. And I heard that motherfucker say, boom. I turned my head because I told him beginning of the show, yo, don't sit in this chair. I'm not sitting in the chair. And he went and sat in the chair and broke it. I'm talking about that bitch got flattened.
Damn, yo.
But I told him before that, man.
Cool. So we got Mr. Town Beef Live. Town Beef Live is growing, flourishing, doing this thing. Almost every episode either started or ended with Fuck James Love. Why was it always Fuck James Love?
Because he suspended me. Because the rule stated no fighting during the game.
This is
That's what it stated.
The game was over.
The game never stated after the game, nor did it say on the field. So before the rules, I'm like, y'all gotta understand when rules come in, they got the little subparts. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like a
loophole.
Right? Know? It's like a case law. You look at the case law, it might be branded, it might have a weapons possession. Brandishing a weapon, unlawful carrying of a firearm, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. He never had that in place. So all he had in place was no fighting during the game. He never had no subtitles.
And be real, you had the harshest fucking suspension.
The harshest.
Of all of Town Beef and the A7.
The harshest.
Well, I think right now is one where we got a lifetime man at A7 with Lil One. But
that's crazy.
Outside of that, it's you.
Yeah. Yeah. It was different, I would say. So when I came back on that campaign like, you did this shit to me, so now I'm going to do this shit to you. And it's like, I'm about to say fuck you every show, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can report it or all you want. I'm going to keep saying fuck you in every episode possible.
I think that's low-key one of the reasons why James Love disappeared.
It disappeared, and then I mean, over time, and like I said, talk to other people, a couple other people, they started like, yo, you just gotta move forward from it now.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's still fuck him, but you feel me? I mean, when I seen him at a game not too long, I said that. I was like, James Love. He's like, this guy. I'm like, man, fuck you. What's up, bro?
Shout out to James Love.
James Love / Mark.
I know you around somewhere, James.
Yeah, he around. I see him not too long ago. He be around. He be doing his thing.
Nah, man, I see Marcus on the regular, y'all. But I know James Love still around, though.
Somewhere in that 3-piece tuxedo suit with the pinstripes.
All right, yo, so segueing from that, yo, who were some of your favorite teams in the league, bro?
Oh,
Mr. Town Beef Live had to tap on all the Town Beef.
No order.
No order, okay.
I'ma just throw it out there. Army of 25. I gotta throw it out there. As much as I couldn't stand y'all, what y'all was missing was more agile linemen. Y'all had downhill linemen.
Correct.
Meaning you had guards. Like,
right, bro.
They could get up on it and they gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have no really like good pass protection. That's why y'all Scooter and all that. Shout out Scooter.
If we could have got Big James just a little bit earlier, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Cause I used to always tell Nate, man, I'm like, yo, I just need you to fall on one person.
Yeah.
Get that pancake, and it's gonna change everything.
Yeah. Fuck Dang. He stepped on my toe one time.
Shout out to Big Dang, man.
He stepped on my toe one time. That shit ain't been the same since.
I don't care. Nobody say, yo, Dang had the coldest cleats every season, everything. Nobody touching his cleat game, yo.
My man had cleats, gloves, and only played 6 snaps.
That ain't true. That ain't true.
Like, shout out to my man Dang. Shout out to Nick. They my guys, China, Billy, all of them. I definitely say Army of 25. You cannot not put the Assassins in there.
You can't.
And you definitely cannot not put the Gators in there.
You right, bro.
You can't. Put the Bulldogs in there.
Shout out to the Bulldogs.
Let's not include his squad, because his squad, like, that's God. Like, that's my squad.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, the most low-key squad I liked, for real, that was well put together and organized, was definitely the Warlords.
Yo, the Warlords was really something special that just...
And they came out of nowhere.
Yeah, bro. They was just before their time, yo.
Yeah, if they would have came when we came, bro, it'd been things different. But they was kids. They was still in school.
Yeah, yo, I got an interview scheduled with Dorian, man, and I hope to uncover the facts on why they weren't able to continue, because they competed at a high level every time they touched the field, bro. And you know, before, I like to give the credit to the Gators. The Gators revolutionized the offensive side of the ball, but before them, it was the Warlords.
Yeah, with that fucking 3-second delay with Nick.
Yo, all of that, and Tony Roberts, a.k.a. Flash, and they just was doing stuff. Yes, yo, Lando with them one hands back in the day.
They had Timmy at running back.
Yo, Lando would levitate. And Timmy could do anything. He's one of the most underrated backs in the league.
Shout out to Timmy, man. He's still out there coaching too.
Yo, they had my little cousin DT. DT was doing his thing.
DT, definitely.
Yo, DT always was special on both sides of the ball. The speed just off the Richter scale. Yo.
I'm not gonna lie, you know what's the most underrated team I felt like needed more veterans on there and needed somebody to actually put something behind them to really support them. But they tried. Outlaws, bro.
Yo,
Listen, a lot of people don't understand the Outlaws. Tavon Ross, shout out to Tavon
Ross here.
Yo,
him and Lou, long live Lou.
His team that he put together, bro, I felt like was missing just an offensive piece, bro, because the defense was it was cool. And you definitely gotta mention the Panthers, yo.
Yo, I was gonna say that was the team I was gonna mention. The Panthers.
The Panthers.
The Panthers was always just like one player or one piece away.
Yes.
And what they did and what they was able to bring in with Marco.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, man. And Marco was one of the ones where I feel like the league forgot about Marco.
Yes. He was the first.
Marco and Glock. They had Marco and Glock.
Oh my god, that's like, DK and fucking
come on, bro.
And Brown put together like
and Megatron, and it goes deep with them two.
Mm-hmm.
No, they was jumping out the gym literally.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, man, we just gotta do our part to make sure history remember them properly.
And you definitely can't. They had Mike go and make it.
Mike gonna make it, bro.
Mike gonna make it.
Now that's AJ Brown. That's AJ Brown.
I don't know. Mike was just out running people, bro. Like off the line, I ain't give you no move.
Yo.
Nightmare, bro.
Words can't describe what he was to the league.
Too much.
And even then you say off the line, he outrunning you. Even if you in the face, you get the ball, his face is nothing you can do. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, I'm going on record saying there ain't nobody in the league that could stick that man. And when I say in the league, I mean Maryland, I mean New Jersey, I mean Florida, I mean Pennsylvania, Ohio, anywhere Mike gonna make it goes, he's the best on the field.
That's why me and bro got a championship together in semi-pro. He was too much, bro.
Shout out to Mike gonna make it, yo. That man deserved more than flowers. You gotta bring in roses when you mention his name.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, so speaking of Mike gonna make it, bro, who's some of your favorite players in the league?
Outside Mike gonna make it, hitting Jim, boy. Never hitting Jim. Ruger.
Shout out to the Ruger show.
Ruger, I'm telling you, before it was a Town Beef Live, it was Ruger show. Ruger, I'm trying to tell you, he was one of my favorite players, man.
Same, yo. Ruger, man, the Ruger show, to me, that's so, like, original. That's like Joe Button TV.
Yeah, you couldn't do nothing. And he was a left-handed quarterback. You couldn't do shit with him.
Yo.
You couldn't do shit with him. And it was just like, yo, you be like, he can't throw. And that motherfucker pitting that bitch 60 yards down the field on the dot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? I thought he couldn't throw. And he's saying, you thought I couldn't throw.
Yep. And not to mention, when he throwing it, Glock and I'm going to go get it and all that. Man, jumping out the gym to get it, yo.
Jumping out the gym. I never won. You can't go out. You can't. Nobody can never say nothing about him on the field.
Who?
Sly.
I have to agree.
Sly on the field was different, bro. That man could play offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, quarterback, running back, tight end, wide receiver, corner, safety. Like, yo, it was just nothing. You can't plan a game for him. And these semi-pro dudes starting to realize that now.
Bro, him throwing the ball off on the throw off with the spin joint, nobody got that much air underneath the ball. And for me, yo, my favorite position for Sly ever is quarterback. I don't care what nobody say, quarterback. And it wasn't even for throwing the ball. It's the way he would give a sweep left, sweep right. He would toss the ball and beat every single body on his team to the outside to make the block. Every single time. I never seen it in his legitimate blocks, crackbacks, pancake, whatever it took. He did.
Now, Sly, I've been knowing bro since Coppin days, playing it down with him. Coppin, he gave me some blunt spray. I was going to go pick up my mother. We smoking in my car. I smoking in my car. And I'm like, damn, I'm going to go pick up my mother from work, yo. Hey, yo. Sly gave me some blunt spray. And that's when he's working at Verizon. I'm spraying it. I give it back. I still use some blunt spray, dog. I ain't going to lie. That was hella years ago. It was almost, that was more than 10 years ago. But, yeah, he definitely He an athlete, bro. He a dog, and he ride with you, yo. He's gonna tell you, nah, stay in it, stay with this, stay with that. He definitely one person I can't never not give his flowers to. My next person, it's like if I'm going top, these two shared number 3 spot with me. I'm not gonna lie, they share the same spot because they are to me the same player, just in different frames. And them two both my brothers too. Snags.
Shout out to Snags.
And Sean Luke, man.
Sean Luke, yo.
And I'm trying to tell you,
the joystick.
Joystick. Snags and Joystick together, bro. Listen, Snags is a motherfucker that can play all through that field, bro. And it's crazy because he just a freakish athlete. And that's baby bro, yo. I love Snags to death, you feel me? And I love Luke to death. And it was like, them two together, bro. I remember when Snags first hit the league, bro, he had a fumbling problem. He used to be on the side like, bitch, stop fumbling. He's like, bitch, stop missing blocks. I'm like, all right, you right.
Yo, me and Snags talked about, not his fumbling problem, but like just how dynamic of a player he was when he hit the league. And I made sure I gave him his credit for revolutionizing player refs.
Nah, for real.
He was the first player ref.
I remember when Snags fumbled by himself and picked up the hit scored. I'm talking about he got out the backfield, gave somebody a move. He running down the field. The ball falls out. But the bitch bounced back into his hands. And I'm just like, Snags, you better not drop this shit. All you hear is go like, fuck you. And he scored. And I'm like, yo, this nigga Snags, bro. He was like, I heard your fat ass say it, better not fumble. I was like, but you fumbled. He's like, but did I? It fell and I picked it up. I was like, all right. But that shit was just funny as hell. That shit bounced back to his hands. Snags and Sean Luke definitely showed that. Of course, Luke, I show my big undivided attention to Luke, bro. Luke was the first nigga that he gonna shake you out your socks.
Yes, sir.
He broke a nigga fucking knee on camera in New Jersey, bro. Definitely. My number 4 spot, and I ain't gonna lie to you. These two people the same spot, but they played the 2 different positions. I gotta say Trey Lope.
Shout out to Trey Lope.
I mean, he was just different, like what they call it, E40.
Go ahead.
He was just different, bro. Like, to be in the huddle with him, like him calling out plays, bro, it was just like, it was different. Like, yo, he calling out plays like, yo, if they play back, this what you gonna do. And this, like, even now with me, as I coach, you feel what I'm saying? I tell him, like, yo, if you on the backside and you ain't, and the play ain't for you, you know what I'm saying? If he pressing up, you gonna want to go. Beat him off the line. But if he falling back, yo, run a slant. He was revolutioning the game as far as teaching wide receivers how to get better on the field.
Yeah.
And to share the same spot with him definitely got to be Royds. Definitely got to be Royds. Royds is definitely like, nigga just different, bro. Like, you playing against Royds, bro, it's like, you don't know what the game plan for because he don't want to play defense.
He don't
want to play defense, bro. He will break one of your players' neck if he got to play defense, bro.
He going in there angry because he got to be there.
And if he angry about it, bro, the best way, I ain't going to lie to you, is to talk to him. You talk to him, he going to take some plays out. But if he go in that bitch quiet, like he had the ball, he ain't talking, he like crouched down, he just got his hands folded, you in a world of fucking trouble. He already had like 8 fucking sacks in the first half.
Man, Royce go down in history as that's the person I argue with the most.
Yeah.
I had more arguments with Royce than I had with anybody else in my life.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm trying to tell you, you will definitely argue with that motherfucker for years.
And you'll never get the last word.
Never. Even to this day, I be arguing with Royce, bro, and you just never get the last word. So it's just time to just be like, let that shit go.
Yeah, you gotta let Royce be Royce, yo. Shout out to Royce, yo.
You just hit him with the man, fuck you, and walk away. You be like, you know I'm right. I'll be like, okay, yo. Like, my last person, I gotta throw my brother up there. It gotta be Maurice, man. It gotta be Maurice. You already know.
Shout out to Reese, yo.
I just seen Reese kill so many people coming off that line, bro. And it was just like, damn, if God would have given me some more inches in these arms, it would have been a lot different for me. It would have been a lot different for me. I remember he like, yo, just come to the Gators. Like, I never come to the Gators. Yo. He was like, bitch, you know you want to come to the swamp? Like, nah, bitch, we made them swamps. Y'all was Terps. That was
shout out to you for never going.
No, don't shout out me. Shaka had a couple of rings by
now. That's all facts. I'm not gonna lie, yo. Reese was something different, yo.
Nah, definitely.
Trey Loke, different. I thought you was gonna say Amani. Once you said Trey Loke with the slants, instantly first person I thought about was Amani.
That's what I'm talking about.
Instantly.
He revolutionary.
But, yeah, that's true. Revolutionary. But you also I mentioned them little ass balls. Pause. He used to play with the little ball. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
We used to always talk about. I was so happy when we got a regulation size ball for the whole league.
For the whole league.
Yo, I had the pleasure of playing on the team with Trey Loke, and what a lot of people don't know, or we soon found out that he was really strong as shit. And when he got on the defensive side of the ball, he was going to be a top player no matter which side of the ball he played on.
The crazy part is, that nigga played linebacker. I met Trey Loke when he was playing linebacker. I was playing fullback.
See, I ain't know that.
That nigga is not a quarterback, bro. He
I
just
did not
played
know
just
that.
because he just played just because, like, yo, if he had to, he will. That nigga is a linebacker, bro.
Shout out to Trey Loke, yo.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot more people. I mean,
He one of the GOATs that we need to always make sure get his flowers, man.
you know who don't get their flowers enough, though?
Oh,
But he need to be mentioned? Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Chad Moss.
Don't get his flowers
Don't
enough.
get his flowers enough, bro. He led y'all.
Yeah, yo. Yo, man, we talked, yo, and Pikachu, for me, I always give him his flowers because he revolutionized the mobile quarterbacks. And same thing, him at a tight end. I think he's one of the best tight ends this league ever seen. But you're right, yo. Pikachu don't get his flowers.
Don't get his flowers. I remember people used to think I was his brother. They would put me and they be like, yo, y'all related? I'm like, nah, hell no.
Yeah, man, I always talk about Pikachu, yo, because he gave us that you guys serve moment, man.
Yeah.
Before town beef. But shout out to Pikachu, bro.
Shout out Pikachu, dog.
Yo, you like me, bro. You a true town beef historian, man.
Yeah, old as shit.
Yeah, you know, we there now, bro.
I just posted a post today, 35. I'm gonna cut it all off, bro.
Yo, see, you made it, man. I cut it off 25.
I beat my pops, man. My pops had a receding hairline at 25, so to be 33 with some hair, it was like, I made it, shorty.
Yeah, you definitely made it, bro. All right, we got Mr. Town Beef Live. We covered the evolution of Town Beef Live, but what we didn't cover was, why did Town Beef Live go away?
Oh, man. Money. You know, you keep on.
Cost of production.
Yeah, that cost of production. That hit real.
My damn cat.
Good. Glad I got quick hands. See, that's that lineman.
Yeah.
The cost of production cost, man. It was just like I got tired of eating that cost, eating it even with other people pause. Like, that cost of production a real motherfucker, man. Like, and
Because you did move to a studio.
I moved to the studio to make it a little more better, you know, to give people more ratings, more viewing, start to see people how they interact with it. Some people liked it. A lot of people loved it.
Yeah.
A lot of people loved it. Even when I went to the pre-recordings, because the pre-recordings was more, but if I wanted to go live, it was less. So that's when I started going live with it. And everybody was like, yo, why you don't do, you know, the pre-recordings no more? And I was like, I stopped doing the pre-recordings because of the fact, like, yo, that shit start costing money, bro. Like, that shit's not, that shit get old when you
And it evolved so much that it became less of a show and more of a network, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you added in, you started to bring in the
New Jersey, PA, all that
you
shit.
started bringing the RTUs and forgive me, I forgot what Slot Bud Talk, and you had the different segments of it. And like I said, the evolution just grew so much, in my opinion. But even then, like I would have thought that brought in even more viewership.
Yeah, at one point in time, bro, we had a show every day of the week.
Goodness.
We had a show every day of the week for people. We had the Real Talk. with Keith. Shout out to my man Keith. He's still doing the real
Shout
talk.
out to Keith.
Go follow and support my man RTU. You feel me?
On all pages, Instagram, Facebook,
all
YouTube,
pages.
RTU.
That's still my favorite podcast person to deal with because he remind me of me so much. Like, don't give a fuck. Like, I'm my boy, I don't care. Next.
Yo, I look forward to working with Keith in the past. I mean, in the future.
Nah, for real, he be like, my boy, I do not care. Next. Like, it feels just like authentic, just like me. You had the slide talk. That was clutch because that was like, a lot of people was tuning into it. You had who the hell else was it? It was somebody else that was with it. But more say like, yo, once I moved to the studio and I started putting in there with Mike and Sly, and I started bringing on the guests, things started to go good. But everything that go good, you hit a financial business pause. Like, yo, this shit's starting to eat. You feel what I'm saying? It's like either my family gonna eat or y'all as the viewers gonna eat. And I had to choose my family.
Yeah.
And it was just like the gas. I mean, this shit was in like Hellthorpe. My guy, I was living at Turner Station out Dundalk.
Oh man, so yeah.
I was taking a bot and having to pay. Not to mention I gotta put gas in the whip too.
Yeah, and make sure all your co-hosts get there and everything else. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. There would be
some days where I had to cover other people and stuff like that. Man, that shit got you. It got too much, bro. It got too much, and it just like, you know what? I shut this shit down. Plus, it was just like going back and forth from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And they felt as though they was the top premiere show. And it wasn't even Block talking them. It wasn't even like Ryan and fucking Smokey. Ryan and Smokey was the biggest supporters of anything. It really got to the point where it was the rest of the new cats coming in. You feel me? They got upset that I called myself the Tukey Williams of the show. You feel me? And they got mad. And I was like, I don't care. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing to stop me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at first, we was cleaning up the act because, the rumor mill was like ESPN coming in.
Yep.
ESPN coming in, da-da-da-da. So that was
30 for 30s and all that.
That was my goal, bro. It was like ESPN coming in. Man, listen, I'm about to get da-da-da-da. And then, that's why it was still James Love Mark was cool. He started sending his little infiltrate people in, little spy, little tactics. And, I set little traps up for them just to see. And Lord forbid, like, they came back to me, was like, no, we not going to stink you out to eat because you really trying to do something for everybody.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I'd rather work with you than work against you.
Oh, bro, you was doing your thing, bro.
Listen, man.
I never let nobody take that from. Yo, I think for old time's sake, man, you should give us an episode every now and again, man. Give us something.
Man, listen, I'm right now as we speak, I'm still doing it, but I'm doing it for high school sports. Shout out to Coaches Booth. Go follow the page, Coaches_Booth on Instagram. I'm trying to put something together like I did before with this.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's going to be that. We just got to put everything in the works and go how we going to go before. Right now, we just in the midst of trying to build our followers up, get us to a point where we can grow and all that. I mean, but it's really just about high school sports and all that. But that's a bigger politic because
that's a whole different monster.
Yeah, once Baltimore County get involved, it's gonna be like, yo, are y'all making profit off this? No, this coming all out the pocket. It's non-profit.
Man, yo, shout out to you, yo, because we need more of that, though, man. We gotta support the kids, man, and be there for them the way we wish somebody was there for us.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. Most definitely.
All right, bro. We come to that part of the interview where I have to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a person, place, or thing, in your opinion, responsible for Town Beef, Maryland, to begin to go downhill? Because everybody know my pick.
Me?
No, I don't pick you. I don't pick you. I gotta put the person on us. You feel me? And
the reason why I got put on us is because me at the time used to play town beef and semi-pro. We used to get all the backlash on town beef for the semi-pro games, but we didn't make that shit no better.
You're right.
We didn't make the shit any better with the fights, the smoking on the sideline.
Yeah, the seeds, the trash, the gambling.
The gambling, the niggas shooting dice at the niggas shooting dice on the track at fucking Dunbar.
You're right.
The drinking, you feel what I'm saying? I felt like that's what caused the downward slope of us, because we wasn't governing ourselves.
Yeah, we lack professionalism.
Yeah, we lack, and if anything was to grow, you gotta change within inside you, become more of that professional. So we took that shit as an outlet, and honestly, the root of it all is not to blame Marcus, but this shit became a business to him, but it wasn't business mindset oriented to us as the team leaders and captains and stuff like that.
Right.
It was if it was given to us, like, this is a business now. This is no longer somewhere where you could just, yo, I'm just chilling. I'm going over here and smoke, you feel me? And then come back in the game. Or fights after the game in the middle of the street, fights during the game, fights on the track, fights in the stand. You feel it? Just all different things that took place with it. And it was just like, we were young, bro. We was in our 20s. Like, us in our 30s now, we be like, yo, we just a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, looking back on it.
We did a lot of dumb shit. Like,
a lot of stuff would have been done differently, but you know.
So as the people, we gotta blame ourselves for it. You feel me? The places, I definitely would say Dunbar kind of did it for us once we started the police kept getting called in. Because anytime when the police gotta get called, y'all realize that, like, them broadcasters got people in the field with scanners. Mm-hmm. And they hear, oh, it's a major fight down here. And they pull up and they see niggas in uniforms. Organized. This is organized. Anything what I learned about organized is, if it's organized, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. That's when you start rolling out permits.
Yep.
That's when you start rolling out insurances and stuff like, man, listen,
that's where we started to go. And that was the bridge we had to cross.
Yeah.
You know, because we had, insurance-wise, we had to cover the field for $1 million.
Yep.
We had to have $1 million coverage. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, and the insurance had to go on under certain people's names and certain things. It was so much that went into it on the business side, which, you know, people just didn't understand. We lacked education on so many levels.
But yeah, that's why I say, like, yo, if it was pronounced to us as a business instead of like, yo, this is something where this, that, and the third, or not allowing people to play in white tees. And stuff like that. Like, yo, that's corny shit. You gotta play in the uniform or you can't get in.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, they doing that at Pop Warner. Like,
that's real, bro.
Everything where you go at, you gotta understand is business oriented. And a lot of people don't understand, like, yo, for business gotta flourish. So things that has to be the same way together. It can't be no other way, bro.
I agree, bro. I agree. We all know who I pick when I say my person and stuff like that, but it's for my own reasons. But
who was yours?
Snags. I always say Snags.
Oh.
But you can check every episode before this. I explain it. We spoke, even in my Me and Snags episode, we spoke.
That's an episode I didn't get you yet.
Yeah, check it out. It's a great one.
I'm definitely going to check it out today. I watched all the other ones, though.
Shout out to Snag Show, and I give him his flowers, too. He changed in so many ways, and I'm proud of the man that he is today. As well I am for a man of yourself, yo. Congratulations on home ownership.
I appreciate it.
Yo, congratulations, bro. That's such a big deal, man. We need more brothers to do it, and you know we gotta continue to big each other up when it's there, man. Make sure you get your flowers.
Nah, for sure.
I agree with you. We did it as a collective. It wasn't just one person. You know, we all did it. One more question I want to ask you before we get up out of here, because I know your jersey collection is one of the most extensive collections we have in this league, bro. What were some of your favorite jerseys, bro?
My favorite jerseys. All right. My favorite jersey, I would definitely have to say the Public Enemy jersey is one of my Top 5.
No fucking way.
Yes, that was
that yellow one.
That yellow one.
No fucking. That's one of the ugliest jerseys we ever had.
Them bitches look good to me. Even though they was Trey Look ideas, I told him to go navy blue and yellow.
That would have been better.
He went yellow and then navy blue, and I was like, bruh, I told you navy blue. He was like, man, this shit hard. I was like, all right, for some things, is top 5 to me. Everybody else to say, oh, no, it's not ugly. All right, I mean, you entitled to your opinion.
That's acquired taste.
You entitled to your opinion. Who I like? I definitely like the Bulldogs A7 one when we had the Merlin logo on it.
Which color was that one?
Black and gray.
Yo, Bulldogs up there with some of my top jerseys.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
The Bulldogs definitely was. Number 3, I'm going to say the Panthers. I love the Panthers jerseys. I don't know why. I felt like they could
The
get
black and pink one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The black and pink Panthers jerseys was tough because they brought a new wave, and it was just like, yo, these bitches tough. I don't know why.
Yeah, they was different.
It's tough. It was nice. The Gators white ones.
Legendary.
The Gators white ones was definitely that. The Gators white ones. Number 2, the number 1 jersey, bro. Niggas might not like them, but I'm gonna say the Terps.
The Terps?
The Terps jerseys.
That Merlin? The Merlin jersey?
The black Merlin jerseys was hard to me.
Okay.
The black ones. I don't know about the black Maryland jerseys was hard to me, bro.
Okay, no comment.
I mean, like, I ain't a fan of no swag and all that. So I'm a lineman. I'm coming through with tape.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
I ain't got no swag. Look, all disclaimer. I have no swag about me on the football field, bro.
You like what you like, yo.
Yeah, I'm the type that's coming with the tape on, boom, I don't care, let's go.
Yeah, I used to say that myself, like, yo, I don't want to be pretty.
Yeah.
The uglier I'm dressed, the better I play.
Yep.
Yo, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, yo. You got a message for the league before we get up out of here?
Like TC said, bro, earlier. Yo, if y'all looking for a house or want to get into home ownership, hit up Olivia Purnell. I'm telling you, it's helpful, bro. It is very helpful being a homeowner. Get into it. Don't matter what your credit score is, bro. I got into it with my credit score being 540, bro. 540. My credit score at the end, my credit score was at 630, bro. You do not need somebody to do it for you, bro. It is shit that you can do it yourself. We need more black men in this city to take over the city because all they great do is raise the rent and push everybody out into the county, bro. Get into it. I'm telling you, get into a home ownership, bro. It is so much easier, so much peacefuler, bro. Like, only bad part is you gotta pay that mortgage every month on time. That's it. But
hey, man, that ain't a bad part.
Yeah, people will help you. Yeah, definitely people will help you. And plus, my maintenance man is Keith Purnell, so it don't even matter. Shout out to KP. That's my maintenance man. I call him, y'all. I gotta get this fixed. He like, I'm on my way, bitch. I'm like, all right.
Shout out to the Purnells.
Yeah, shout out to the Purnells. They definitely come in handy. Definitely hit them up. But our message is like, bro, us in our 30s, our time is up, bro. Like, our time is up. We played this shit because we thought we had NFL dreams. Get into the school system, bro. Get into the school system. Give these kids a outlook on life, bro. Let these kids do that. That's how I got into coaching. My time is up. We need to pass this knowledge down. There's no point of you holding all this knowledge of the game and how to be it played, and you just sitting on it. You're not doing nothing. What the ICDC commercial said, right now, you just sitting on your couch, you smoking a blunt, you eating a cheesesteak, but you ain't doing nothing with that football knowledge. For real, yo, go back, yo, and then just go and give it to the kids, bro. Even if you started a pot water, I'm at the high school level, bro. You can give it a pot water, you can give it to high school. Learn how to communicate effectively, bro. Because giving it back to the kids is what it should be, bro. You creating a stigma that you just hold on to knowledge and you got to come to me. Nah, bro, you got to get out there to them. You feel me saying? Like, bro, listen, give back to these kids. Like, that's all that matters. Nothing more.
Yo, it's only one thing that I would like to see you do, yo, to become a better man, yo.
Nah, for real, I appreciate it.
It's only one thing, yo.
What's that?
Leave them damn Steelers alone, bro.
Come on, baby. Come on, yo. Listen, bro.
Wait, what happened? I think I got knocked out the ring.